So I'm going to do a sort of real fishing review of the Nash Dwarf kit. The whole kit, I've got it all. I've been using it for about a year and a half. So yeah, it's well used and it's really opened up this mobile style of fishing to me. So without further ado, let's give it a look. First, might as well look at the Quiver. The whole holder, I've got the 2 rod. It does have this sort of separate pocket that you can put another rod in if it's not made up. But I'll put my net in there, the net sort of poles and stuff, we'll come on to that later. So now you've got a bit on the side for your net, with a couple of clips on. That separate pocket for your net, and then down the middle you've got where your 2 rods go. Again, I'll show you those 2 in a little while. And then on the side you've got this nice side pocket that I think is perfect for if you've got some bank sticks, or I just put my distance sticks in there. And then right down the bottom got a little lead pouch. That's when I go fishing, I just stock that up with a couple of sort of 1.5 2 ounce leads, just so I've got enough for the day. Yeah, really, it's got a lovely slightly padded sort of shoulder strap. That's nice and easy to sling over your shoulder and walk around with. It's not very heavy, even when it's all packed in, so yeah, it's very nice. And then you've even got 2 sort of carry handles there. You'll see on the sort of opening video, sometimes I'll walk around with it like that if I'm just moving a couple of swims. But if I'm walking any distance, I'll put it over my shoulder, and that stops it sort of cutting your neck. So yeah, the whole holder was very nice. Not a problem with that. The rods themselves, I've got 2 3.5 pound test curve ones. I'll probably do a further review of these and sort of a casting video as well. But ultimately they are quite stiff rods. I've got the 9-foot versions. Playing wise though, they are lovely to play a fish with. Comparing them to my 12-foot rods, I think to play a fish it is more sort of fun on my 12-foot rods. You get a little bit more play, but that's because they are 2 3/4, 2.5 pound test curve rods. So yeah, the sort of test curve difference shows as well. I have also got a 175 rod, 9-foot 175. I use that predominantly surface fishing, but I wouldn't be afraid to like go down the river and use it, or use it float fishing for tench, all that kind of stuff. One thing I would say about the rods is that you do need to balance it up correctly. You can't go put in your massive like big pit reels on it. It won't sit right, it will feel weird, and the casting, I don't know, I just sort of think balanced kit will cast a bit better. So the perfect kind of reel that I've found for it, and I really rate this kind of reel, is a Shimano, just standard bait runner, 8,000 or 10,000, and that really suits these rods. You know, you can cast 60, 70, 80 yards, and most of the casting distance is just dependent on your lead size. I've found that these rods will cope with a 3.5 ounce lead. The sort of the bigger lead size you go, obviously, well, the further you can cast. So yeah, they won't struggle at all. They will last you a very long time. Bulletproof bit of kit, that. Comparing them to the scopes, in my view, they're probably just a little bit heavier than the scopes. But playing fish, casting, walking around, I haven't had any problems with them. So yeah, definitely would not mind using them wherever I went. So then the next bit, it does have a net, and you can get the Nash Dwarf net. I've got the actual net part here, but I did have to replace the net pole. So you'll see is that I've got a 2-piece net pole now, which is different to what comes in the kit. What comes in the kit is sort of a one pole with a telescopic bit at the end, and then sort of telescopes down from the spreader block. The only problem is that the spreader block, I've probably got it inside somewhere, so I might put a picture in here. I've been having problems with it because the net actually sticks in it very, very stiffly, so it's really hard to get it out. So that I've just got a JRC net pole, and the Nash Dwarf net fits in and out of that perfectly. So no, it was that sort of tight that it actually ended up sort of shearing off, splitting right in half as I tried to wiggle it out. So yeah, it's probably the one bit of kit, and I've mentioned it before, that I probably wouldn't recommend to anyone. It's probably the one bit of kit that would need improvement. But no, overall, that's the kit really. You know, it all goes nicely together. Really small pack down. I think that's what, so just over 3 foot pack down. I also bought some carabiners that go on the side, just little plastic ones. I think I got them for about £3 off Amazon. Got 2 of them. One just around the corner. And yeah, onto that I put my aqua roving mat. And yeah, it just helps with condensing your kit down even more. That aqua mat is perfect for any size fish. What you do is it just sort of folds up into 3, little trifold kind of mechanism, and inside that I'll also put my waistling, just rather than the ones with the floaty poles on the side, just a standard waistling. I think it's a Daiwa Mission 1 or something or other. So that folds up with that inside nicely, and yeah, it really helps condensing your kit down while not like stinging on fish care. So you know, you can bung it in the back of your car if you're just going for a quick session after work, or do what I do, take it on public transport, or you know, it just saves you taking around too much kit as well. So like, subscribe if you haven't already, all that. And I'll probably have a couple more like review type videos coming along, because I've got exams at the moment. Fishing time's a bit scarce for the next sort of 3 weeks, so I'll have a couple of reviews. And I have had a session recently, so that'll come up in the next couple of weeks. But this week and probably next week will be a couple of reviews of different things. It'll be a surprise. Alright, cheers for watching, and we'll see you soon.